This is Master Prophet Noel teaching you Prophetic Silence, the journey of inner spiritual development, Volume 1 and 2, CD set. In this course, you will learn powerful mental tools you need to develop if you desire to become a true spiritual leader. We will continue with today's teaching, Prophetic Silence, the journey of inner spiritual development, Volume 1 and 2, CD set. We'll be right back with today's teaching. Prophets that desire to become spiritual leaders must take a journey into prophetic silence and master the inner world inside of us that will activate the higher levels of spiritual powers we need to build a successful ministry. As you take a glimpse into the inner world of prophetic silence, the thoughts you think, the emotions you feel, and the actions you take will be a direct result of the inner dialogue you hold in your mind. To speak forth life-changing prophecies, to manifest healing, miracles, and signs and wonders, to attract the money and wealth and abundance you as a prophet desire, you must begin to look within and find God, the source of all creation. According to the Bible in 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 19, do you not know that your bodies are the temple of the Holy Spirit who is in you, whom you received from God? When you as a prophet truly desire to impact the world with your prophetic gift, you must master the prophetic silence and take your inner journey into spiritual development. Listen to this live testimony of a Christian woman's experience with black magic. Listen closely to this powerful testimony.
Oh, blessings, Katanya. How's everything?
Yeah, feeling much better, and I have a little praise report. You know, we were talking about my older son, Keith and Jamal.
Yes.
So I had an outing yesterday with him and my younger son, Malik, because his birthday was Friday, so he wanted to do something with me, him, and my other son and my 3-year-old grandbaby, so it took us out to eat, and
Good.
I started to see a difference in my oldest son.
Beautiful.
He wasn't high.
Beautiful.
He really is a selfish person, but he was really kind of giving and trying to help. He talked different. He act different. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Because,
Beautiful.
you know, to be honest, Prophet, I think they really did do something to my oldest son. Because when I met my African husband, my youngest son was about 5.
Yes.
You know? And as soon as I found out how he really was, I divorced him about 2 years after then, but it would start lingering on. Of course, he had started his craft before then.
Yes. Now, when did you notice in the relationship that he was doing the voodoo? Was he bringing the statues in his house? Was he doing the
He was bringing the stuff in the house, and the mom started sending all kind of stuff down from Africa: boiled eggs, pictures, hairs, containers of waters, all kind of letters, but wasn't in our language, in a crazy language and stuff. Yeah, I started seeing the statues. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now, what kind of statues did you see?
I started to see like Egyptian-looking statues of men with like swords in their hands.
Okay. Now, the statues with the men with the sword is a spirit called, he's the deity called Shango. In voodoo, he's called, in voodoo, he's called Shango with a C-H-A-N. He is a warrior deity. And in Santeria, he's considered Shango with an S. He's one of the deities that they use in voodoo. That's a warrior deity. That's an extremely aggressive deity, yes. What other statues did you see?
Then I started to see, he started to bring like masks.
Masks, okay.
With the black faces on them. It was brown wood, but the faces was black. You can only see the eyes.
Yeah, the masks are always symbolic to deities, always symbolic to the deities that masquerade. What these deities do is, and this is the power of deities that are so effective that Christians don't understand, Deities hide, and that's what the masks are for. So when he summons this deity, he's looking for the deity to hide. So you said, Master Prophet, what do you mean? A deity won't come to you and says, I'm going to curse you. He hides behind your problems. So what he'll do is he'll aggravate your co-worker to bother you so much so he can oppress you. He aggravates your husband and he aggravates your children to bother, and he hides behind backgrounds. That's why the deities are so effective, because majority of Christians don't realize that the problem you having, it's not that problem, is that there's a demon or deity hiding behind it. So for example, when a deity wants to break up a relationship, say you're connected with a lover and you want to be in love and you want to,
Oh, I haven't been successful, yeah.
right. What he'll do is when the person summons the demon to come into your home, he uses you to look at everything that's wrong with your lover. So what he does is he'll look at you and say, you know what, I'm tired of your sex. You know what, you're dirty. You don't clean enough. You don't take care of yourself. When I met you, you were skinny. He starts to remind you of all of the things that are wrong with you. Now, the person takes it personal and says, no, honey, don't act like that. No, don't do. But what you don't realize, there's a demon coaching him. So that's how the demon keeps it effective. So the way you cleanse it is you get rid of the demon and then the person goes back to its normal self. So those masks are demons that masquerade. What other things did you see?
Then I started to see just bad dreams, and then I knew that something wasn't right, and then that's when then I started to see myself gaining weight, and then, my menstrual started to be like really, really heavy. Then I started drinking really, really bad.
Yes.
And I was very, very angry.
Yes. Oh, yes. So let me hit those.
That was never in my personality. I was falling out with all of my friends. And,
okay, so let me hit those four. Let me hit those three areas. Number one area you said was bad dreams. Number two, you talk about gaining weight. And number three, you was aggressive. So let me hit those three. When the demon comes, because you're a Christian, he has to reveal his presence because you're a Christian. So as a Christian, he first comes into your dreams as the indicator that I've come to cause you harm. Now, majority of Christians don't know that that's the sign. They think that, oh, I just had a bad dream, or maybe tomorrow I'll have. No. The demon is here.